Okay then, today we're doing another double showcase. I mean, they have got Stratasaur and Urusol, but I'm still gonna give it a try. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing some more of these double showcase videos in the future. Not for everything, but for some things that I feel like I don't need to make two separate videos on. So the first battles are gonna be for the Boots one, which is a very smart one. That's basically just like running as much speed as possible to just do as much damage with Raging Howl. And the second one we're gonna go over is gonna be more of like a Volcanic Ash Barter set. Although right now, for Headache Split, for some reason, T-Bredom coded it so if the opponent is inflicted with a status condition, you get the boost, when it should be yourself, so yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a terrible lead, but I am gonna get one layer of Barbs up, mostly because I want to try and poison things so my Lyricat gets Headache Split potential. I'm not probably gonna click it. Against the Urusol, I definitely am. Oh, actually, I guess Taioshinu and their own Lyricat, I'm going to click it against it as well, so I guess actually it is worth me setting them up. Okay, and this thing's most likely just going to click Life Drain again. I think I go my Gobodemic because I can outspeed it and threaten it out. That is kind of scary though, but we can take it alone, okay? So they're basically like forced to swap out. Surprisingly, they didn't go for the Magnify the first turn. If they did that, that would have been very scary. Although, I have got Boonerous, so maybe they realize probably not a good idea. Oh. To be honest, I didn't think that would one-shot it. I thought Whippledrift had, like, decent range defense, so I thought it would actually take a hit, but I guess not. Oh, I forgot about the Swolder. I gotta get rid of this thing before I can actually set up the Barbs, which is really annoying, to be honest. I mean, I guess Headache Split is fine on its own if it's hitting super effective, but I kinda need the extra damage, man. I kinda need it. I mean, hey, Bronbu Swolder, really cool. Doesn't really matter though if you die. Why do you Braum Boost against a Gobodemic? I guess people just don't expect Gobodemic to be offensive. I haven't got a new Gobodemic yet. For like whenever new like metas or like updates come out, I usually go like over one Lumion at a time. I don't change up my entire team. I like slowly changing it so I don't like get a brand new team and I just completely have no idea what anything is capable of doing. I like slowly incorporating things in my team just so I know, oh, this is what this thing does, this is what it can do, rather than just having it be a mess. That's just my personal preference though. Earthquake? Ow? I can probably take another hit, right? Please? I kinda really want, you see, I really want Poison Barbs. And now that I think about it, I probably should have actually hypnotized the Whippledrift. No! My freaking Poison Barbs! Also Trumbull! Now that I mention it, Trumbull, I can actually hit you for super effective. Now let me think about this. 60 power, 120 power but no stab. 120 power plus stab, which is 25%, plus another 20% because my ability. So Headache Split is kind of meh. Although I don't take recoil damage, but I'm clicking Raging Howl. So yeah, I guess for Headache Split you kinda need it. To have like its boost from either you being status or the opponent being status whenever you're watching this. Right now, for some reason, like the first week it's out, the opponent has to be a status, okay? Which is a little bit annoying, okay? For the Urusol, you are definitely going to be clicking that Quick Punch, okay? So because I'm actually running Boots, Lyricat, and I do competitive battles, mostly for PvP videos, I've had to swap up the items a little bit. So my Boonerit is using a Clutch plushie, which I think the Boost is definitely the best item for it, but it's completely fine to use this, because now if I lose this speed tie, I get to live, and I can actually health gift later if I need to and get back to full health. Heh, I lived, gotcha. So yeah, and also, because I'm running, what's the water thing called again? Lumello, and it has a health amulet, my Taioshinu has an energy orb. Yeah, their own Lyricat. How's it going, man? How's it going? Now you see, I think I just priority you just to hit you. Because, yeah, you don't really run priority. I think you actually have got Quick Punch, Quick Pounce, but you're probably not going to use it. But that's fine, I'll let that go down. Okay, this is actually the battle one, so we know that we outspeed it. Now then, I think we just still click Raging Howl, because Urusol's down, Trumbull's down, Could be Taiyoshino as last. I mean, they have a lot of type plus Lumias. I gotta give them props for using them all. But yeah, I think Raging Howl is just the best. Oh, actually, no, wait. They're burnt. Although, it's Lyrica, it hasn't got the best defenses, so any move there would be fine. It just mostly depends on what their last Lumion is. Or, apparently that was the last one, okay, never mind. Okay then, let's just lead with Lumelo, okay? They don't have, like, anything super scary on their team. Well, actually, they have, but I think Lyrica should be fine once I get maybe a Barbs up, okay? That's all I really want. This time, though, I am going to click Hypnotize. Don't know why I didn't the first battle. That's going to do a lot of damage, but I actually surprisingly take it pretty well. It doesn't do over half. I'll take it. I'm actually curious as if this is a Boots Bork. I actually really want to use a Boots Bork because Bork's has really good power and hot coverage. The issue with it is its speed. It has decent bulk, but it's around 3 Lumi. You can't really expect it to do that much. So I would actually really like to use a Boost Bork, but there's like so much like new content for like PvP. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you want me to use next? I feel like most people are going to tell me Skellig, and I'm up there, or Wendelin. Those are probably like my 2 favorites that I want to use personally right now. Okay, against Nimue, we definitely just go Meditoad. We don't have to take any chances because Nimue just can't hit us. Is it Gust? It did not Gust, so we're going to assume it hasn't got it, potentially. Now we just click Cycle Slap, and we just hit something. Could definitely be a Cosmere swap in, which would definitely suck. It is Cosmere, but hey, I'll take the poison. As long as I can spread poison okay, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Also, that did not take it as well as I thought it would. It's under half health, so I think Lyricat can actually beat it now, which is really good for me. Now, how the heck do I get Lyricat in? That is the biggest issue that I'm going to have. So, also, a lot of people are comparing Lyricat to Muchun. I think Muchun is definitely better. Muchun just has massive damage output. It's bulky, so it can actually take a couple of hits. Lyricat doesn't really want to take any hits. Especially like a super effective hit. But the biggest issue with Muchun is also its speed is alright. It can definitely outspeed like a lot of slow, bulkier Lumions. Whereas its energy also holds it back as well because it can't spam as many Raging Howls as Lyricat can. Lyricat hasn't got as much damage output. It can't take a hit, but it's a lot faster and it has a really good energy stat. Anyway, I think, speaking about Lyricat, I think we go into it now. I'm trying to think actually, what do I want to click? Do I just want to click Raging Howl and just do as much damage as possible? I'm gonna say yes. I'm actually trying to think, what do they have that I need to hit? Do I need to Headache Split on anything on their team? I don't remember. I really don't. Oh, Revenine was the thing I needed to Headache Split on. Ah, yes, I remember now. Okay, this is definitely going to hurt, but I'm actually going to sacrifice my Metronet. I feel like Meditoad is just more superior for this battle, like way better because they have a Nimue. It just hard swaps into it every time. So yeah, I'll go Metronet, okay? And we get a little bit of poison damage, you know? A little bit of poison damage, you know? Okay, Fire Breath, yeah. So rip Metronet, that's fine though. I mean, we also were just kind of sacrificing Metronet just so I could actually go into my Gobodemic. Revenine's a little bit annoying. I could potentially get rid of it now because Revenine hasn't got the best defenses. And I know it's not Boot, so I definitely outspeed it. Do I want to take the risk? I think I do. Revenine doesn't have like that much damage output. Well, I mean, it has really good coverage. Fire Dark Spirit is pretty darn good, I gotta say. But I think I should be fine. It hasn't got the best defenses. It can definitely take like a hit. But oh, it actually took a hit. Okay, well, I called it. It did take a hit. That shouldn't kill me. And I have got Gobodemic still to go for the health gift if I needed to, which I can definitely do it because Raging Howl's probably gonna end up killing me now. Oh, you have Garbansis. I definitely want a Raging Howl against you. I guess for a Headache Split, you only want to use it if Raging Howl is resisted, or if Headache Split is super effective and they also have a status condition. Otherwise, Raging Howl is just like always the #1 option. Okay, I actually don't want to stay into Garbantis. I'm gonna go into my Gobodemic, pray that they don't click Earthquake, and I'm gonna Health Gift, I think. Battering I can definitely take one of those. I think it's resisted. It's not resisted. Oh, no! Okay. Now, the issue is, I am very low on health. I probably should have just stayed in and clicked, Headache Split, I guess. If I click Raging Howl, I just die. I really just die. Do I click Resonate? I could click Resonate. I could. If I get a range attack bonus on this thing, I'm gonna like do a lot of damage. Okay, the next one for the withdrawal, that is probably Nimue. I need a range attack increase, otherwise we're probably not gonna get through this. Although I could go into my Meditoad as well. No range attack increase, unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. I really want to go into my Meditoads. It's just like, it's so predictable. It actually is so predictable to do this. And I don't have like enough energy for Luricat, so I gotta rest against the Bork if it comes out. This is gonna suck. He should double. He didn't double. I probably won the game one now. I think I won the game. If I get rid of the Nimue, now that it's under like half health, I think I'm good. Because I should be able to one-shot Nimue with my Luricat. Garbantis should hopefully go down because low range defense. And Bork is asleep. So yeah, we just click Cycle Slap, something just dies. Is it Bork he sacks here? Yeah, it looks like it's Bork he just sacks. I don't think this lives. Right? I'm actually wondering what item this Bork has, because I have no idea. But yeah, it dies. Perfect. Oh, not gonna lie, a little bit scary. So yeah, Luricat is definitely the worst of the new Lanthean Part 1 Lumions. But it's not like bad, it's just that you have like just better things to use over it, to be honest. Okay then, I think we just Cycle Slap here, just let the Garbantis just hit us, okay. Now we just gotta hope that he doesn't have dodge, and we just one-shot it. That critical hit wasn't necessary, man. Can I get a critical hit now? Please? Please? Can I get a critical hit? So yeah, we just click Resonate, and we hope for the best. Right, guys? We hope for the best. Please. Please. Okay, we definitely outspeed it. And, okay, it's enough. Okay, we should one-shot the Nimue. Okay, well, the battle ended, so someone's dying. There is no way! No! You lived on, like, 1 health. You gotta live on 1 health. What? Really? Yeah, he said in the chat, he won on 1 health. Okay, let's just lead Luricat and hope that we get a good lead. That is actually pretty darn good. So now we're actually using the Volcanic Ash one, which I feel like is definitely better right now just to batter straight away. I think the Boots one is better right now over this Luricat because for the Volcanic and for the Headache Split, you kind of want to like burn yourself and then you have the utility to batter it if you want to, and your Headache Split will be always doubled, rather than relying like your teammates like get poison barbs down or for you to like batter first. So yeah, but we're gonna have to collect the batter load. Also, it spread some burns, which is nice, and also Taishinu actually getting burnt is nice, and I'm probably gonna get a health amulet. That's actually pretty darn good as well. A bulk up on the other hand though is definitely not good, but at least it's burnt, which means Headache Split is gonna get increased, but we can actually go one step further and go for a Magnify now. So that's actually the perfect lead. Unfortunately, though, I kinda wanted a health amulet, but this is definitely a Bequeath one, since it's bulking up and it has Rageful Plushie. There is no doubt in my mind that is a Rageful Plushie. So we click Headache Split, and I guess like the difference is also this one, you can swap between using Headache Split and Rageful and Raging Howl. Oh, it got the Bequeath off. That's actually really bad because I actually wasted my freaking batter. Also, could have actually gone a lot worse if I just chose to Headache Split it immediately, and like if it's like in the future where Headache Split is hopefully fixed, yeah, that definitely wouldn't be that great, unfortunately. And that means unfortunately now I kind of have to swap out, which really sucks. So Boonery time, and then we're actually Boots, so we have to lock myself into Shadow Sprint. But I mean, hey, you just can't really use the Bequeath Taishinu if the opponent has a Boonery. You can't do it because you just basically wasted a Lumion, and I get a copy of your soul, and now I get to beat it. Yep, I click Shadow Sprint, and y'all should go down. Unless... oh, actually, Spectral Pearl, but... oh, actually, that does make it live. Nice! Well, rip me, that actually sucks. I feel like if you're gonna go Spectral Pearl, I feel like you'd just rather have the Clutch Plushie, unless it's already using it by something else. Okay then, unfortunately for Milan, this Yusol is going to do a lot of damage. I'm just gonna go for a Poison Barbs if I can actually get this off. This is actually probably a really terrible idea. I feel like I should have taken the Ursul out and then got the Barbs up, but we got Barbs up now, so because also the Barter kind of failed, I got a backup plan. Although I think everything on my team now is gonna die, so that kind of sucks. Now that I think about it, that really sucks. Shadow Sprint, that won't KO, right? Oh, I live on 1 health. Although I didn't do any damage. I should have clicked Hypnotize, I guess. I should have clicked Hypnotize, man. What the heck? I'll just click this again. Shadow Sprint, we're wasting their energy at least, right? We're wasting their energy. How am I gonna do this though? Can Medito take a +2 Shadow Sprint? Maybe. Definitely not a Slapdown though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get swept here. I had Boonery and I somehow lost to a Sweeper. I'm probably like the only person that's ever happened to. Well, actually, I guess they have +2 melee defense as well, which I didn't really think about. Shadow Sprints, yeah, that doesn't KO. Okay, that's actually perfect, Len. So I've got Gobidemic as well to make use. Oh, that's actually perfect. My Gobidemic is the offensive one, or the Barb setup one. So I can actually make use of the Poison, Barbs, and my Lyricat can as well. So that's actually kind of pretty darn good. I didn't actually think about that until now. I just thought like, yeah, health gift if I need to health gift if case Luricat's too weak. So, nice. Okay, to Clips. We definitely outspeed it because we are running Nimble Smart on this one. Just mostly like outspeed to Clips, Garlash, Nimbriz. I would say Vesperata, but we don't really need to outspeed it because it resists both our stabs. But yeah, we just click Cycle Slot, we just make it waste a move here. Now, do I go Gobidemic or do I go Lyricat? I think I go Lyricat. I would like to try and get a Magnify off. I don't know if it's worth it though, because if they have Serenite, we just can't touch it. So I think I go for Raging Howl just to do damage. So yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. Just Raging Howl, try and do damage onto Clips. Because if they have got Serenite, it's just gonna shut me down. But we haven't seen it yet, so they might potentially not have it. Might. Also, as well, you can run Resonate instead of Raging Howl. I just want as much damage as possible since this thing is also like just not hitting as hard as Moochun's is. I'm gonna click Headache Split here, so I actually have one more move left. I was just kind of like contemplating if it would actually KO it or not, but it did. But unfortunately, I am on very low energy. Oh, he does have Serenite. Okay, why didn't you go into it earlier, Len? Interesting. Well, that's definitely an offensive version, so I guess I could just hit it and basically just hope that Gobidemic doesn't get one-shots. But yeah, this was not a great battle for me, unfortunately. This was really not a great battle. Also, I've had to like skip a lot of battles and forfeit a lot of battles for this recording. So many people today are running like 2 metal types. Like it's mostly I've seen is a Straussel and a Tarax on like most of people's teams, and a Spirit type on top of that. So haven't really been able to like use Lyricat in most of the battles I've attempted. Okay, but yeah, Gobidemic time. Gobidemic time. I guess we're just gonna go for the Muck Blast and hope for the best. That doesn't do anything. What the heck, man? How is that thing so tanky? I guess it's like... Oh, it's actually... Wait. Did it have Terrifying? I swear it didn't have Terrifying. I need a critical hit here, though, otherwise I think I die. I don't think it had Terrifying. I think it's just an Awakening tanky one. Oh, it's so close as well. If I got 2 layer Barbs up, well, actually... There was so much in that battle that I could have done better, okay? Fortunately, the Boonery, it didn't match up that well for the Ursul, so rip. Okay, I have a Vesperatu, but that's really my only issue. Okay, I gotta try and figure out how to get rid of the Vesperatu if I have it. Also, this is a terrible lead for me, oh no. Well, I actually was gonna lead Gobidemic, and then I realized, oh, I only have 4, I need to bring something else. So I just kind of put Metronet in the front of my party, expect someone to want to just drudge immediately. But yeah, that was not the case. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think they have any toxic users, so I don't really need to worry about like bartering anything this battle. But if I do go to my Lyricat, I'm kind of expecting Vesperatu just to hard switch into me, so I could go for the barter against it. So not gonna set up Poison Barbs right now. We're gonna go for just normal Barbs for extra damage. Okay, Gabanta swapped into Whipple Drift. Okay, that is actually kind of scary. I think I just want to hit this thing immediately. I'm gonna try and like just do a little bit of damage. Gobodemic could one-shot it, but maybe the last time I one-shotted a Whippledrift from full health with Gobodemic was a fluke. I never know. So I definitely want to hit it. It's most likely going to go for the Air Blade, try and set up Magnify's next turn, I guess. So yeah, I definitely want to hit it and do some damage. Poison, please? No poison, but that's fine. Okay, then. Are they going to go for Magnify this turn? That is the question. I could be that guy. To be fair, I could be that guy. Although he took me out, okay. If he clicked Magnify, I mean, hey, I could have put it to sleep. That's fine. So it hasn't got any range attack, it's just got speed, and Whippledrift doesn't hit like that hard until it gets a Magnify off. So we just go Gobodemic here, and oh no, Muck Blast. Anyway, you're most likely going to go down. Might hit me for a little bit of damage, but you're most likely going to swap, right? Nope, surprisingly, it stayed in one for the Magnify. I really hope I one-shot it at this range. He seems pretty confident that he won't, but he got one-shotted. Okay then, I'm looking pretty good. Only having one layer of Barbs kinda sucks though, I'm not gonna lie. Boonery, you can't use my Gobodemic for entry hazards, okay? I don't have any on my Gobodemic, so I mean, you doing this doesn't really do anything. I think I'd actually go Metronet here as well, and just kind of like threaten you out. Airblade, okay. I'm going to assume Boots. That doesn't really do any damage. So here we just go Pyrokinesis and expect. I have no idea. Maybe Vesper to come out. I just want damage. Yes, Bab damage. Easy prediction. Now get Pyrokinesis, please. I would like at least half. That's way more than half. Thank you. Killing. I think we'll just click that again because they are going to underspeed us, right? I'm pretty sure we outspeed it. It's been a while since I used Metronet, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Shell Sprint, they're just gonna let Vesperado go down. That's actually perfect. That is perfect. Now we just gotta get Lyrica onto the field, barter something, so I can like potentially burn something, and then Magnify, and we're off. The issue, like, I guess with Lyrica right now is like for the barter version, also like right now you have to barter and then you have to Magnify. Moochoon already on its own struggles to set up like one Magnify sometimes. Lyrica not having the bulk and having to like set up two different things before it even attacks is almost impossible, I'm not gonna lie. Also, this is actually terrifying. I guess, which actually is gonna do more? I think Dark Surge does more. My Pyrokinesis only becomes a 135 base power, but Dark Surge is 80, it's shell boosted and stab boosted. I think that means it's more than 130. I could be doing the math wrong on that low, but it looks like he trapped himself into Pyrokinesis, so we could try and go Lyricat. Although, no, because it's gonna outspeed me. Ugh. And also the Garbantis is gonna outspeed me, so I gotta like try and get my Lyricat set up before the Garbantis even enters the field. This is a nightmare, honestly. This is really a nightmare. I kinda wish I went for like a Deja Vu, but was not worth it. Yeah, Pyrokinesis again, that's fine. It looks like it's actually draining a lot of energy fast. That probably isn't like fully TP training energy. Well, I kind of gave him a Metronet, which kind of is pretty good against my team. I would love to go into Lyricat, but it just isn't gonna work, is it? I could try it. I could really try it, but I don't think it's gonna work. I really don't think it's gonna work, because I gotta get a Magnify and then start attacking. Because if I Raging Howl, I'm gonna take damage and then I'm gonna take damage first. We can try it because I have got health gift on Gobodemic, but I really don't like this situation. I really don't. It outspeeds me. It's gonna go for a Pyro. Shouldn't do too much, but still. I guess actually, yeah, I could have gone for a Magnify. I thought it would do over half my health, to be honest, because Lyricat just doesn't seem that tanky. So yeah, I guess maybe like after burn and 2 Pyros, that would have knocked me out low. There's the Skellig. I've been waiting for you, man. I have actually been waiting for you. I'm gonna barter you immediately. And I think you might also just click Drudge first. Please click Drudge. I'm kind of hoping that you do. I'll take a Balcus, I guess. Primal, is that gonna KO me? No. Okay then. we're gonna go Gobidemic, and we're gonna click health gifts, because they only have Skellig and Garabantis. So we're just gonna get a Magnify off before the Garabantis comes in, because it should still be asleep when I click my first attacking move against it, and I just hopefully one-shot it. Drudge, I don't care. I would love to click a Muck Blast right now, but I really want, Lyricat to do something, because I've been doing so many battles, man, and also it is a struggle. It is a struggle. But Killen, now I just gotta hope that they don't get a critical hit, because that would really suck. Unfortunately, I'm still burnt, so I also take damage from the burn as well. Let me think about this. Also, Raging Howl is super expensive now. What the heck, man? What the actual heck? I kind of need to click Magnify, but Skellig is like kind of bulky, so I don't know if Headache Split is gonna KO it or not. Also, Caustic Critical hits me immediately. Oh no, I don't like this. Yeah, if I'm gonna recommend a Lyricat, I would definitely recommend the Boots one right now, the very smart one. The Bart one right now is a little bit just like too difficult to get it going, to be honest. I'm kind of in a pickle right now. I kind of have to click Headache Split, don't I? I think I kind of have to click Headache Split and just kind of hope for the best. Aqua Jaws rip my melee defense, bro. Dang, that actually really sucks. And I'm going to take the burn damage. Okay, at least I KO'd it. The Power Cuffs honestly kind of screwed us over, I'm not going to lie. Actually, I think I can take one more burn. The issue is I only have a Meditoad left, and Garabantis one-shots us, so I gotta really hope that this thing OHKOs. I'm free energy off the freaking Palka screwed us over so bad. Oh, looks like I got it low. Oh, we finally got a decent battle with the Barter Lyricat. Okay, I've been recording for like an hour and a half now, I think, for this Lyricat. There's just metals, spirits, and ice types everywhere, bro. It's so difficult to use Lyricat right now. But like I said, if I'm going to recommend one, I'll definitely recommend the Boots one right now. Okay, then starting with the Boot set, we're running a very smart personality with 200 range attack TPs and the Tone Deaf ability to hit as hard as physically possible. 200 speed TPs with the boots to be as fast as possible. Then I'm running the Frail personality because we aren't using any melee attacks, and then for the other negative personality, you can go Tender, but I'm personally running Foolish instead, so I'm not as weak to Quick Punch. But because I still don't want to give Predagon a range attack increase, I invested 72 range defense TPs to make my range defense higher than my melee defense again. We have a really good energy stat, so we don't have to invest into it as much, so I'm just going to run 4 energy TPs, which at level 50 still lets us use 4 Raging Howls, and then I have 24 health TPs as leftovers. And then for the moves, I'm running Raging Howl as my most damaging move, Resonate for backup if I don't want to take a recoil in specific situations. Headache Split is unfortunately our only coverage right now, so we kind of have to run it for coverage. And then my last move I'm using is Barter, which will let us screw over some tanky Lumians by locking them into certain moves. For the Volcanic Ash set then, this one is mostly to be used in the future when Headache Split is fixed, but I'm running Nimble 200 speed TPs to be as fast as possible, Smart 200 range attack TPs, and the Tone Deaf ability to let us hit as hard as possible. 44 energy TPs at level 50 gives us 262 energy to use, which lets us go for 1 Magnify, 1 Barter, and 3 Raging Howls. And then we have 56 health TPs, which are leftovers. For the Muslin, we have Raging Howl to deal as much damage as possible, but it could be worth switching it for Resonate so we aren't taking recoil damage on top of burn damage. Headache Split for coverage, which is paired with our Volcanic Ashes item, which also lets us use Barter to screw over the opponent's Lumians. And for my last move, I'm running Magnify, which if we get off, we can output some mega damage. But other options right now, since Headache Split is backwards, is to run Provoke or Hypnotize instead of Barter, and then maybe run a Typeless Essence or a Typeless Shell item.